game. That's what is going on. It is your boy Tanek127 here, and welcome to my guide for Benchley, the new boss encounter in Tom Clancy's The Division open beta in the subway morgue. Benchley is the final big boss guy of the of that area, and the only boss in there, and he's basically a big one-phase fight. There isn't too much mechanics to Benchley. I'm just going to tell you guys the easiest way to defeat him. As you guys see here in this video, I actually do take Benchley on solo. My first time fighting him was a two-man battle on hard mode, so I'm going to give you guys a strategy I use for that fight instead of a solo one on normal. The reason I did him solo on normal is because I was having a hard time finding a group, so I just ran him this way. I didn't want to do him solo on hard mode because that would be near impossible. Normal mode Benchley and hard mode Benchley are two completely different different encounters, stat-wise at least. The fight doesn't change, the damage done and stuff like that does. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about the fight. So Benchley, as you notice, he's gonna you're gonna get hit with two waves of enemies before Benchley even comes out. The first wave is gonna appear to the door on your right. The second wave is gonna come from the left side and the back, and then you're gonna get a third wave of enemies coming on the cargo elevator in the back left side of the room. 3 or 4 enemies will come out of the elevator, and then you'll see Benchley creeping out of the back. Be careful because Benchley does take cheap shots with his flamethrower. He only uses a flamethrower. He has no type of gun, but this flamethrower has the range of a sniper rifle. I kid you not. As you can see here in the video, he is lighting me the hell up like nobody's business from a really far away range. This does do pretty massive damage. It does leave a burn damage effect over time on you, so I highly suggest having at least 1 or 2 medics in your party that do that are pretty good timing with their heals at all times and focus more on healing than actually attacking ads. The good thing is that once you clear out all the ads that come in with Benchley, it's just you, your party, and Benchley. So he's basically a giant flame-throwing bullet sponge, and it just gives you the option to light him the hell up like nobody's business. Benchley, like I said, he's a one-phase fight. He's basically a battle of tug-of-war between whoever generates the most aggro. So the thing I noticed about Benchley also is you can pull his aggro very easily. Simply by just firing a few shots on him, you'll have his attention like that. So medics, if you're trying to heal mostly, beware, keep your teammates away from Benchley, because if you pop a heal next to Benchley, he will attack you pretty swiftly, and if you're designated medic for the team, that may not be a good thing. But honestly, I'm just going to recommend heavy fire turrets and stuff like that. And also another thing, keep in mind, Benchley is nothing but an overpowered cleaner, so shooting the gas can on his back will cause him to be stunned and also hit him for massive damage at a time. But anyway, guys, that's about it. The guide's really simple. He's really not too difficult of a boss on hard mode. Kill him, kick his ass, and enjoy the loot. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And before we go, I also want you guys to keep in mind that this is a open beta build of the game, so subject of this boss battle is able to change later on down the road. This is just a guide for strictly the beta version of Benchley, so please keep that in mind. But peace out, guys.